EPA message from Bumi Happy Ministry. God bless you. What God wants to teach us today, I am a mother, I am a grandma, and I was also a daughter of somebody, parents. They are now late. So I gathered all this, my experience, and I prayed to God. God said I should share with you. The seed that parents sow, the seed that we sow, unknowingly, avoid negative seed to be sowing among your children. I am a victim, and from experience, I want every parent to check their life. Have you been sowing a negative seed among your children? Number one, you must have time for your children. I don't want to talk about my past life, but this is EPA message. If you don't have time for your children, it is too dangerous. No matter how busy, no matter how you want to make profit in your business, always have time for your children. All of them, not one. What will gain you if you have so many money, your business is boom, or your children, they don't have a proper training. Have time for them. Never you go to polygamous life. If you're a man, caution your penis. Don't go to polygamous. It is evil. The seed that polygamous produce, it is something that no one can cure it. It is dangerous. Polygamous is a destiny waster. It is a destiny destroyer. You man, don't do it. I suffered it. Please, you will die, but those children left behind, what will happen? Please, don't go to polygamous. It will bring a problem that is uncurable, except if those children embrace Jesus, then Jesus will solve the problem. And please, never you treat other child or one or two children special, or one child special than others. Don't prefer anyone than another, because tomorrow is in the hands of God. The life of Joseph, we can see that if you prefer one more than other children you are creating enmity. So it can lead to killing. I know it's difficult. We can love one, maybe resemble you, maybe whatever, or maybe you just like her, or you have been praying for a daughter, you have been praying for first child, a son, or your last child. But don't prefer anyone more than the other. It produces jealous, hatred, and killing. I know what I'm still going through. Then treat them equally, because I was not have the opportunity to be trained. I'm the first daughter, but I experienced discrimination. David experienced it too. He was at the back of this desert, but God Almighty went and picked him, and he became king. I was also like that. God lifted me up before any other of my siblings. We are 7 in number. But I did not revenge, but it was a shock to some of them. Some of them tried to block me, but God lifted me up. So it's the fault of the parents. God has the destiny and the life and the tomorrow of all the children in their hands. If you treat one bad, God may seize the hands of the others and promote that one. So don't bring evil seed into your family. David was announced by God. Despite the fact that they thought is nobody. Joseph's case, it bring jealous. There's some seed that you produce that will bring jealousy or hatred forever. Parents, don't sow a bad seed to your children. And it's only God that can remove what jealousy can bring in the family. David's case, like I've said, know the future, and God Almighty prove himself. But it is a pain for somebody to went through that. And I just want to appeal to parents, don't allow your children or any of your child to experience discrimination. And like I've said, it brings disunity, killing, unforgiveness, and it makes one to feel superior than the other. Please treat them equally. Let your love be given to them, all of your children, equally. If it's only 2 children you can have, have 2. You don't need to have so many, which you will not be able to give your love to them. And let them grow together. It is easy for a sister and brother to cheat one another, to kill them because they didn't grow together. When they grow together, they kill together. Their love will grow. I pity some parents that put their children into boarding house, and during the holiday, they never know how their sisters or brother react, or let them grow together. I never grew with my sibling. We never grew together. So it is easy for them to hurt me, to cheat me, or to do any sorts of things to me because they don't know me. They see me as a strange person. And it happens to many families also because they don't grow together. You need to allow your children to grow together during the holiday. Let them do things together. Let them pray together. Let them pray together, to play together. When they are in the boarding house, please let them visit one another. It is very, very important, so that they will feel that love will be there. And let them build up love together. Like I've said, let them have confidence. When you train them together, when you allow them to do things in common, they will have confidence to one another, they will trust one another. And they will do things in common because, they will say that this is my brother, this is my sister. So allow that to happen. And let them grow together. Don't send them out away on an earlier age. It's very dangerous. I experienced it. This is a ZEPA message. And I decided that my children, they will not leave home until when they kick together. My children, they were 29, 30 years. And I begin to test their love to one another. Do that, we know. And let them be committed to one another. Let them help one another. And even if you have the time, engage the brother of the sister, go and do this for your brother. Go and let them be committed to say that I have something to give to my sister or to my brother. Let them have a position of responsibility, because we die, we leave them behind. When they are eating, don't serve them food. Put the food and let everybody take it, because there's a danger. I know those days, but thank God, it's behind me now. You may unconsciously give the meat or put more stew to the one you love. You may not know. We are human beings. You don't need to do it. So it's better for you to let them take the food by themselves. Because you may not know that another child is sensitive, looking at how you are treating his brother or sister. So put in 2 meat, and you eat more, take more, Let them take whatever they want to take and eat by themselves. And make sure that you serve your children. Make sure that you are sincere with them. When they do anything wrong, don't report the sister to brother at the back and say, look at what John did, look at what Stella did, look at what Ronke did. Don't confide in one than another. If Bumi do anything wrong, don't tell it to Taye. Say it directly to Bumi. Say it directly to Bose. It's very, very important. Because it involves, when you start doing like that, you gossip. And there's a danger in it. Make sure that your children are not trained by your family. When they train by your family will insult you later. No matter how busy you are, make sure you train your children by yourself. Because the education you will give them, the training you will give them will be genuine. Please, find time to train your children by yourself. I'm not saying all family are like this, but if you don't train your children, you will not know his or her weak points. And make sure that they help one another and they are best friend of one another. Let them be the best friend of one another. It is very important to have, if they have anything that is bothering them, they will know, I can tell my sister, I can tell my brother, but not somebody outside. Don't allow friends from outside to have root in your home. When they play, let him or her go on time. Let them have time with one another and play together and see themselves as the best friend. And like I've said, never you speak negative reports to another person. If there is a quarrel or misunderstanding, don't be partial. Tell them and correct them, love directly. Don't say, Jide, do you know what your Joke did? Don't do that. It's an evil. And if you correct them with love and explain why you do that. And if you offend them, make sure you say sorry. Don't be too big. Even if you are the only one training them. So don't be aggressive. If you notice that you offended them, go on your, be lowly in heart and say, sorry, my dear. Sorry for yesterday. Sorry for what I did. And never you side one and back one up. I mean, to say, this is I'm afraid to talk to him or her because, I don't want her to leave me. I don't want her. No, correct them and tell them the truth. And make sure that you are hardworking and you are honest, you are godly, because the children, they notice whatever we are doing. And don't drink in the presence of your children. You don't respect yourself, you are destroying your future. I started drinking at the age of 12 because that's what I see. So please don't drink anyhow and behave yourself. If you are in the presence of your children, don't just be careless with your body. And don't condemn your partner when your children are in earlier stage. Don't put poison into their hearts. Let them grow. Then you can tell them, this is what your mommy did, this is what your daddy did. But don't let them be carrying hatred. So some children from age of 3, they started carrying hatred. Don't talk to, don't do this, don't do that. Don't do that. I hope this message will help 1 or 2 people. And I pray that God Almighty will let our back, what I mean by back, when we die, when we go to glory, that our children will not be an enemy to one another. Some things that is happening now among the siblings is the cause of the parents. Some of our parents, they have caused it. And our generation now, this is the upper message, we can start training our children. Maybe some can be too late now. If you're over 50 and you have not done it, you can start in a place. You can start today. You can start somewhere. And God Almighty will help you. If you train them in God's way, when they grow, they will not depart from it. Their life will be different because they know that mommy doesn't drink, mommy For example, if my children doesn't see me at home, they know that I'm at work. So don't let us sow a seed that we have experienced, the seed that we have in our parents. Don't let us sow it again to this new generation, our children. Sow love, be with them together, joke with them, play with them, listen to them, counsel them. It's very important. Some of us will never get a counseling from our parents. It's by His grace that even make me, let me just be direct to myself, to be who I am now. It's just by God's grace. God bless you, Shalom.